Hi everyone, it's me, Jill. I'm live. It's Friday and I have pressed the live button. I'm actually live. If you are around, you're welcome to comment. If you just raise a hand or send something across the screen so that I know that you're around and about, it would be great. And while I wait to see if there's anyone who wants to come and join in, then I'm going to just see if there's anyone around at the moment who'd like to come and chat or anything. But I thought I'd show you a rose while we're waiting to see if anyone comes. I've just been in my garden, and this is the most incredible rose, which is called Warm Welcome. And I thought it was a very good start to this. This is a bud from the rose. And this is just outside in a pot. It is one that I put in last year. And I put it into a container. So it's a patio rose, and it has the most amazing, delightful scent to it. And when it opens up, it opens into this beautiful, flat, open rose that's got, it doesn't last very long. It's only out for a few days, but last year was the first year I had it. And those of you who've had a look at my wildlife page will know that I adore my garden. I am just waiting for this rain to clear so that I can actually manage to get out and cut the grass and tie back. But the roses are going bonkers out there. As you can see, it's got this incredible colour in the centre there. Beautiful rose, and it's got this real sort of pale, if I turn it like that, you can see it's got this real pale yellow at the bottom. But that one was broken off, so I brought it in to put it there. And so, stand up, little rose. There we go. So today I'm going to make some announcements, which is part of what I've been doing. Most of you will know that this is my third one. I actually managed to press the button this time. And I'm going to be talking about three things, three really exciting things. I'm on my exciting journey into marketing and advertising, which is not something I've ever learned how to do before. So I've spent a lot of time thinking about things, had some advice from people about work that I do. I've set up various things. You'll notice I'm now called the Movement Connoisseur. And I really love this. I really love this. This came to me the other week in the morning. I was laying in bed and I was thinking, well, what do I do? What do I specialise in? I thought, well, I'm a connoisseur. A connoisseur is someone who knows a whole topic in depth. And my thing is movement, and not just physical movement. It's actually movement to do with whole person movement through life. How you roam through life as a free-range human being. So movement connoisseur it is. So I'm the movement connoisseur, the only one in the world, which is pretty cool. And I also decided that the work that I do in future, I'm going to be bringing it all together. I'm bringing it all together under one umbrella heading, so that I'm not going to be calling it a bit of this, and a bit of that, and a bit of the other. I did a YouTube yesterday, a few YouTubes, and there must be an easier way to upload these because they took hours to load. But I did these YouTubes yesterday, and I put one on my Facebook page here. Well, actually, I put all four, but I put them on my my Born to Move website. There's one of them there. Instead of writing, I've got me saying what I'm qualified in, so people can actually see me now. And the work that I do, this is going to be back to front. Oh, it's not. It's round the right way. How cool is that? Last time I did one of these things, it turned around the wrong way. Movement liberation. Movement liberation. That is what I am going to call the work that I do. I love this combination of two words. I love this combination of two words. I love this combination of movement, and I love this combination of liberation. So this is the work I do. Everything that I do falls under this banner, and it's all about being liberated, having freedom, being able to go out and do exactly what you want to do. I think the word to be liberated is amazing. So movement liberation, possibly shortened to movement lib, but that's a bit sort of could go either way. But it's on the top of my page, movement liberation. So that means I'm happy. I've also set up something called the Anti-Fragile Institute, which if you read about anti-fragile, you'll know what that is. And it's here. I'll put a link in underneath this so that if you actually join in later on, you can go and click and join. It's the Anti-Fragile Institute UK, and it is for people to join who have a particular interest in the topic. So that's sort of 3 big announcements today. Movement Connoisseur, Movement Liberation, all my work, Movement Liberation, everything produced under Movement Liberation. If anybody knows anybody who'd like to do a share, an exchange, some peer-to-peer thing where somebody can help design a logo and I can do some work with them on a health issue or something, that would be really cool. And the Anti-Fragile Institute. So those are the 3 things that I've been working on this week. And I've been out about discovering more to do with this whole thing around marketing. And what I've realized is that this is just all about people enjoying my company when they come to see me. But not only that, it's also about me having some similarities with people that I work with. So I've been very aware that a lot of the people that I work with enjoy finding out things in depth. They have very curious minds, and they have lots and lots of different interests, And so it's not just that they do one thing, they do a number of different things very well. They usually run a business, they've got some hobbies, they've got a good family life, and a whole load of things that are going on. So it's been a really interesting week for me this week, and I've been reviewing some work. There's a chap that's named Van Dyke, and he's a marketing guy, and I really like his work because he comes from Seoul, and he talks very much about your past experiences, what happened in your childhood, and what you've learned, your resiliences, etc. And I'm taking all this on board. I've got my new, oh, hold on, I'm just going to go get one. Wait a minute. I'm coming back. I've done these new, here we go, back again. I've done these new flyers, which I've got a picture of me on front there, with hair that's sane. No, it's almost it is actually. And then on the back, it's got details, and it's got all my qualifications written down on there, and then it's got my website, it's got my contact phone number, and then at the back, it's got kind of things that people bring to me, so that they've got something to read. Yeah, so I've got these new little flyers. So if you're in the Reading area, West Berkshire, and you see me, or you see these flyers stuck up, then at least now you know who it is. It's a bit better. I'll show you. Hold on. I'm not prepared for this, you can tell. I need to go get one next door. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, here we go. This was the old one. It's not really very good, is it? It's not really very good. So I've got a lot of these. So you might see some of those around, because I'm putting in places where people go walking and do things that I do. But this one, this has got my photo on it. So it's got a picture, it says Movement Connoisseur, it's got my website. I spell checked about 100 times because I don't know if any of you know, I'm dyslexic, which means that I can read something, I can see it looking as if it looks as if it's spelled right, and then I can read it 10 times, and then I can put it down, go away, and come back and realize it's for spelling mistakes. So I spell checked it so many times, and when it came back, I was really pleased. I also managed to get it all within the bleed lines on the thing, which I'm really pleased. So an enormous amount of movement and happening this week, an enormous amount going on. A very exciting time, I'm really looking forward to doing. I've got some painting to do today. I've got paints out. I've lost this big pad of watercolour paint, some paint paper somewhere in the house, and I've got to find out again. And what else am I doing today? Well, I've got a couple of meetings, a couple of people I'm going to go and chat with. I've got some case management work to do, so I've got to try and catch up with a couple of my clients to find out how they're doing. And the other thing I'd like to know, if you do watch this, is if you can put some comments in the bottom, is if there's anything that you would like me to particularly do a Facebook Live on, because I've worked with so many different problems over the years. It might be that there's something specific. Yesterday I went to actually to hand out some canvassing leaflets, but it was rain, and it turned out that the person that I went to see had got a problem. So we spent all the time just doing really what I call quite foundation work to do with rehabilitation. And so it might be that you've got a problem to do with how you're rehabilitating or a health issue, and you wonder if there's something else that you can do. And if I know that that's something that you're interested in, I can actually, I can specifically say, well, we'll do a Facebook Live on that on Friday. So we could do a Facebook Live to do with pain, we could do it to do with acute pain, we could do it with rehabilitation. Oh, I don't know, so many things we could do. That if you want to know, then just ask. I can do one on that, because there's no point in me writing blogs and things for people if they're not particularly interested in that topic. And that's about it, really. It's going to be quite a quick one today, because I've put the recordings that I did yesterday, the YouTubes, are in my feed if you want to have a look. I did 4. Because I put this question up, do you know what I do? And nobody answered it, so I thought no. So I put one which is to do with my qualifications, another one that goes a little into the case management work, another one that talks about the medical conditions, the diagnosis that people have, and then the final one is just a bit about problems that people bring. And that really is just to set the scene, but the majority of the people that I work with, actually, the kind of people that I work with are the kind of people who really want to know in depth about how to get themselves sorted out. They don't want to have the routine handed out, white-coated response to things. They want to be directed towards websites where they get information or articles. They want to talk to me. They want to know that I'm interested in going off and finding out about things. That's what I do. So those 4 little YouTubes took, I would say, I don't know, about an hour to do all of them, and then to upload to YouTube itself took ages, because for some reason the format that I've chosen just didn't want to upload. But as I say, movement liberation, I'm really pleased about this, because I love the word liberation. I love the word liberation, and I'd be interested in getting some feedback from you. I spoke to a client this week who's a person who works in a big company and does marketing and stuff like that. He really liked it, and I said, well, at least people understand what the 2 words are. If I say movement, then people understand what movement is, and I can explain that it's about movement, physical movement, it's about how you move, because a lot of people who come to see me are really stuck, and I get them moving again, physically, emotionally, back out, and liberation. And he liked the word liberation, and so do I. I love the idea of being liberated, especially at the moment with what's going on with our political structure, but we won't go into that. So movement liberation, and yeah, feedback please. If you get the chance to see this, if you're not around today, it'll be up. I'll leave it up, and if you want to make comments, put some comments below. I'll put the link to my website below. You can have a look. You can see how I've embedded the YouTube. I'm getting some help from Elliot later on today, who's going to be helping me put some code in the website, which I don't really understand. But you know, people are generous. When you say you don't know how to do something, then you ask. People are very generous, and this is what I've found. So the message from today, Friday, is enjoy your day and enjoy your whatever it is that you can do. Try and get some creativity in. I'm going to do some painting today. You try and see if you can do something that you find fun and creative too. And I'll see you again next Friday. In the meantime, signing off for now.